All right. So far, we've installed the DB2 Community Edition and Oracle 23 AI Free on Red Hat Linux. So, this video, we're gonna add the SQL Server 2022 Developer Edition. So in this, we have another database, free database we can play and learn whichever database platform we are interested. We can install and create database, run SQL, and do the management. Okay, so today we're going to do the offline install because the reason I'm choose offline, this is more like in the enterprise environment because the database server typically don't have the internet access. Okay, so we typically will not do the online install. We always do the offline install. Like previous I demoed the DB2 is offline and Oracle is also offline install. So for the SQL Server, I'm going to also demo the offline install. So for the SQL Server Developer Edition or developer version, the resource is unlimited. So again, this is for learning purpose. Okay. So we're gonna reuse this demo system, the Red Hat NI system. The host name is NI. We're gonna use the root. Okay. So Microsoft have very good documentation, so I'm going to bring up the web browser and, so this is the web browser. I just do a search, SQL Server install on Red Hat. You see this quick start. So I'm going to quickly scroll down to the end of this section. So this is basically here. Other deploy scenario, so I'm going to click on the offline install. So the offline install, and so we're going to go to release notes. Okay, so release notes for SQL Server 2022 on Linux, and then they provided the RPM. You can go there directly, but it's here we can use the link, the most recent one. For example, for Red Hat RHEL 9, and we're going to install the database engine. And this is the, so we can download here and upload to the server. So in today, I just simply copy, okay? So, and do a, here it is, so download the RPMs, okay? So let me go to the server, and although I'm using the internet here, but in the real world, we're gonna have to download it to a server, have internet access, and after that, upload it to the server. So for this demo, I just directly just download and just for demo purpose. Okay, so we're going to download. That is about a few hundred megabytes. Take like 30 seconds or something to download this. Once it's download, we're gonna do the DNF or YUM install using this RPM package. Okay, download is finished. So we're gonna use DNF or install, and then followed by the package RPM package we just downloaded. So we're gonna run this one. So it should be pretty quick. They also probably also need to install some dependencies packages. Yeah, that's a few packages. Okay, so it's about 1.2 gig total the install size, and it's pretty quick. So after that, we're gonna run the config. Okay, the config, it is basically create the instance and create the default system databases like masters, MSDB, tempdb, and another one, a ModelDB. And I'm going to, this is the password I'm going to use for the SE, the sys, the SQL Server SE user. Okay, so whatever, because these kind of more strict, we have to have upper lowercase, like a number, and also these special characters. Okay, so I'm just made up this one. Just later when we do the connection test, so we know what this is the password we're gonna use. Okay. So let me just pause like 1 minute and come back. All right, the install finished. So now we're gonna do the config. Okay, so we're gonna run this msSQL-conf to set up. Okay, here you're gonna choose um, the what edition we're gonna use, and so after that, we're going to check the. Let's just do some basic check. PS minus EF, like net stat minus PLAT, something like that. Okay, so first, this is what is your edition? Well, we can either choose number one, evaluation for half year, a developer, or express. They are free. Okay, so I'm going to change the number two because they have the full functionalities and features. So we're going to say accept the license. Now we're going to say the SQL Server System Administrator password, or aka called SE password. So I'm going to use this one instead of type. Okay. So I'm going to put here return second time. Okay, it's accepted. If the password too simple, they will not accept. Okay, so now it's a configured SQL Server. Once the configuration finishes, then it is going to the SQL Server is going up. There's another one called system CTL that status that let's use the system cutoff or system control status MSSQL. Okay, so this is the to check. Okay, so after that, we're going to connect. And okay, it says SQL Service now is running, so we can do a quick check. You see, okay. So typically, to manage the SQL Service, we use the system CTL. Let's see status MSSQL. Service couldn't find. Not MSSQL. Let me find what is MS SQL Server. So that is the service. You can see it's actually running, and Q dash server. So and it's enabled, and there's two processes associated with this. Okay. So let's do a PS minus EF. So if we do a grep SQL Server, you can see there's two processes and owned by the MSSQL user. And from this location, OPT. Okay, so also we can see the listeners. By default, the listener, it is 1433. 1433. So this is the listener port for the SQL Server. And this one, it is the DB2 is running. I also have Oracle's running 1521. Okay, this is our default port. Okay. All right, so now the SQL Server is up. So we're gonna do some connection. So first I'm gonna use the SQL CMD to test local connection. So I already have the SQL CMD installed on this server. So, but because of the time, I don't want too long, so I will not show how to install the SQL CMD in this demo. So the SQL CMD is installed under slash opt MS SQL tools bin in this location. Okay, so we're going to use this SQL CMD. Then because it's local, I don't have to specify -s. Okay, so we're going to use let's do a minus question mark. So this is all the SQL CMD the options. So we're going to just use the simple one to do a simple connection. Okay. So the first we're going to use user. So it's going to be SA or with the other space is fine. Second one is P, that is password. Because we have those special character, we just use a single quote to code this string. And it should work now, but because of the early, this is a SQL CMD like version 8, so it is also need to use this one -c. Okay, so before I use that one, you can see it says the complaint. Okay, so we're going to use -c to see a trust server certificate, and then we connect. So we connect the SQL Server. So let's do some basically field query. You see, this is the query. Go. You can see SQL Server 2000 on Red Hat Linux 9.5. Okay. So we can also run the SQL Server databases. This is the procedure list for system database. Let's create a database. Let's see demo. Go. All right, then create a database. Oh, I miss a character. Database demo, successful. And then we run this again. You can see, yeah. All right, so this is basically use the command line like SQL CMD to demo. And let's see SP who or SP who 2. So we can run those, to get the process or session. So we can also use SSMS to connect. So let me bring up the SMS from my Windows box. So this is on the Windows box. I'm going to do a connect database engine. The font is very small right now, right? So the remote server is R9. We're going to use the SQL Server authentication. The login is SA. The password I already put here. And here you see it's called encryption. It's optional, but we do need to check the trust server certificate. Let me uncheck to see what's going on. Okay, so because we are using the Windows, so it's fine, either the trust certificate or not. So, but we can connect remote, right? So you can see the same thing. We have the system database and also the demo database we just created. So, all right, so it's fairly simple. So now we have a 3 database running on this server. So, we're good to go. Okay, so this is the short video. Let's take a look. So we have the DB2, there's like roughly nearly 10 processes or less. So this is the DB2 is running. And the main process is CC. We also have Oracle running on this server, so we can switch back and forth, well, whatever database we want to learn to play. Okay, so this is 48. So Oracle is have lots of processes. Okay, each connection can have another process. So for the SQL Server MS SQL, this just have 2 processes. Okay, so this is the 2 processes. One, it is the parent ID is one that is from the root. Okay, so this is the 2 process from Microsoft SQL Server engine. Okay, all right. So it's a quick short video just for It's three database, commercial database, but it's free for us to install and to learn. Okay. All right. So that's for today's video.